Hey everyone, it's your girl Alisha. If you're new to my guide, please subscribe. If you already have, thank you for tuning in and tap the bell button to stay updated. Today's video is going to be a quick rundown of my experiences with acupuncture. As you may know, I live with Stargardt disease and have for the last 7 years, and I decided to try this traditional form of remedy. It's like an ancient Asian remedy for so many ailments. And in the States, it's referred to as microacupuncture, whereas my acupuncturist said it's just acupuncture that focuses on a small part of the body, which is why it's called microacupuncture, but he doesn't call it acupuncture. But anyways, I just wanted to put out that technicality there in case you go to an acupuncturist in Canada and you're like, I want microacupuncture. And he says, I don't have it, but I have this. It's the same thing. Same thing. I'm going to try to make this video as short and sweet as possible because I'm so excited. I might chatter on a little bit more than usual, so I will put timestamps in the info box in case you're interested in a certain subject over another. The first thing I'm going to talk about is the basics. What is acupuncture? So acupuncture, as mentioned before, is a thousands upon thousands year old treatment for so many remedies. And in the instance of Stargardt disease, it is a process where you poke pressure points that are either in alignment or in opposition, like yin and yang, of your eye to stimulate or remove waste. So for me, the process involved poking 7 to 8 needles in each foot, 3 in my right, 2 in my left, and 4 in my almost forehead eyebrow area every day, twice a day for 2 weeks. I started the treatment a week before long weekend, so I had to do 3 times a day, 2 Fridays to make up for that long weekend Monday. Worst day ever. Just imagine, needles. 3 times a day. Yeah, I'll get into the pain in another part of this video. Back to the process. So the needles are in, they stay in for half an hour to 45 minutes. Then he takes them out, you sit for half an hour, entertain yourself, and then he does it again for half an hour to 45 minutes. Most therapeutic, relaxing part of acupuncture is when you're lying there in the infinity chair or the no gravity chair, whatever it's called, and you have your hands like this and your feet are just spread out, and your eyes are closed and you're listening to ocean sounds or whatever soundtrack they have going on, and you can meditate. And I use that time to reflect on life because it's that serious, and to also just be at peace with myself and try to manifest things and positivity through just thoughts and chilling out, because I'm not a chill person. I don't know how to relax, so it was really good to be forced to relax. And if ever I relaxed too much and fell asleep, I would twitch awake, because if you relax too much and you like move and jag a needle, oof, not a good thing. It happened to me twice. Don't do it. Don't do it. And we should talk about the actual purpose. Acupuncture is supposed to engage your liver to help remove the waste. As you may know, lipofuscin builds up in the eye area because as a person with Stargardt's, you have a misspelling of the ABCA4 gene, which doesn't allow vitamin A to be removed after it's been used like everyone else. So even though carrots, beta carotene, vitamin A is good for your eyes, when you have Stargardt's, it's actually a double-edged sword, because it goes there to do its business and it stays there and becomes a baddie and just eats away and deteriorates the macula, which is why we have a macular degenerative disease. What acupuncture is supposed to do is not only activate your liver to help remove the waste, but also increase oxygen and blood circulation to also help engage and raise the dormancy of photoreceptors. So you're waking dormant photoreceptors, you're cleaning out by adding oxygen and blood to your eye area, and you're also activating the liver to increase the excretion of waste. Yeah, as far as I know. I think I got science right. Pricing. This is the tricky part. It makes me go like this. Ugh, it's kind of expensive. It can range from $1,000 to $1,400, so it's not cheap, but depending on, you know, your budget plan and what you can negotiate with the acupuncturist, you can probably knock it down a little bit. But it is an expensive procedure because there's a lot of treatments involved to kickstart you, and then every treatment after is $60 every 3 months. I'll leave the information of my acupuncturist in the description box in case you're interested and live in the Toronto area or want to travel up north. Come during the summer because it's so amazing here in Toronto. The winter time is kind of bleak and not cool, so if you can, come during the spring and summer and visit me. Yeah, pretty pricey, but it's your vision. I think out of all the 5 senses, maybe I'm biased because I'm losing it, but I think it's the most important out of the 5 senses. So Let's talk about pain now. I spoke to a couple of my friends and coworkers who had done acupuncture in the past, and they're like, oh, it's not painful at all. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I've done laser in certain areas that have been hella painful, so it can be worse than that. It's worse than that. I'm not going to say it's the most painful thing that I've ever experienced, but it is pretty... I want to say the pain is actually annoying, if anything. It is needles being poked into the same part of your skin twice a day for 2 weeks straight. So it does tend to get a little sore and tender and annoying, but it's not unbearable. And it's only for a split second where he pokes each part of your body. I mean, it was such a relief to be done on the last day. I should also take a moment right now to shout out the people that emailed and DM'd me about their experiences with acupuncture. If you hadn't, I would have never known acupuncture was an option. So thank you so much for sharing your story and just telling me your experiences and results. Some people, it worked out really well. For me, let's get into the results because I think my results are very interesting. After my 1 week check-in, my vision actually got worse, which with traditional medicine tends to happen from time to time because your body's cleaning out. It might seem like it's more foggy and blurry than before because there's a lot of like debris just floating around there.
You see that okay? Mm-hmm. So here's your first scan we took 2 weeks ago. Yeah, so still better vision in the lower parts there. So yeah, large black spot in the top left there. This is your left eye. Then here's today. It looks like the black spot's gotten smaller. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the part underneath has increased quite a bit too.
That's good.
Great.
It did get worse, and then in the second week, my left eye improved, but my right eye was still worse off when he did his scans and my tests.
So this is the first scan we took. And you can see there's like a larger spot up there. You said kind of, yeah, you have trouble looking to the top and left. You have to look up more to see things. Mm-hmm. So that makes sense there. So that's the first one. This is the one today. This is the left eye. So it's spreading out a little bit more over the top. Mm-hmm. And the bottom seems to be getting better, actually. There's some redness down here, which is going away. So this is kind of goes with what you're saying in terms of the fogginess. We see this a lot, too. It kind of spreads out first before it starts going away. It's kind of on trend for what we should be seeing. Okay, so here's the right eye last time. So it's better than the left one. So some at the top again. And here's today. Ooh, looking worse today for some reason.
Maybe I'm fatigued.
We do see it a lot, yeah. So yeah, it could be the whole rising or the mixing around that we see in the beginning. So yeah. But it's strange, your acuity was better though. It's confusing why we're seeing that.
As far as distance and reading went, I was better. I read 1 notch better and 2 lines better, so I think that's really, 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 really good. For someone who thought there was no cure nor treatment, I just think it's awesome that there's something out there that can maybe not reverse, but at least slow down the deterioration of your vision and help you feel a little more confident. Because now that I can kind of see eyes from across the table when I'm having dinner, I have more confidence in saying what I need to say and not getting lost in my thoughts of, am I giving them eye contact? Does it look like I'm being rude because I'm not looking at their eyes directly? I don't have to worry about that so much because I've been able to improve my vision just enough to be able to make out their eyes again, which is awesome. I still can't see the color of their eyes or where their like iris is, but I can make out their eye shape, so I think I'm making eye contact. That's all I got for now. I hope that you enjoyed this one. I do have my 3-week check-in tomorrow, but I'm going to do that vlog style because I just want to share with you guys in a more fun and free-formed way. So stay tuned for that video. I hope that you enjoyed this one. If you did, you know what to do. Hit the thumbs up button. Comment if you need to. Questions, comments, whatever. I'm here for you. And I hope that you're having an awesome day. Until next time, love and later.